Alright, y'all. It's June 8th, I guess. So, I haven't had any videos for a minute. Had a lot going on. Had a tragedy we were dealing with, and so it is June, and you can see behind me I have all of these peppers and all of my plants that need to go in the ground. Some of them are already fruiting. My sweet little girls. So anyway, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing, because I'm not doing what I thought I was gonna do this spring. So this is Midsummer redirection in the garden. So our property has this crazy slope, and we've had all this rain. Oh, it's so squishy. And I was planning to do raised bed gardening over here, but as a lot of you know, 2021 has surprised us with prices of everything. So what I'm going to be doing instead is some ground cover, weed cloth cover with some trellises. You guys see my little bird friend? He's happy. I just mowed that big spot and then got the mower as close to the ground as I could to really shave it, so I didn't have to till through a whole lot, which I didn't really want to till, but we're gonna have to, because I've got so many plants that have to go in the ground. So I've already come out here after I mowed, and I took some dry molasses and just covered the ground with dry molasses so that there would be lots of food for the worms and all the little critters that live in the ground to help me. So we're gonna see, you guys. This is a really compacted soil space. It hasn't had anything on it in a long time. As far as growing things, it's just been grass. So we're gonna till it. We're gonna put some ground cloth down, put some holes in the cloth, and get the vegetables in the ground, since it's not gonna rain for the next 27 days like they said it was going to. All right. Okay, y'all, so excuse the crazy hair. Well, I'm gonna stay in this shade for a minute. Well, we'll walk, I guess. So, I started this video 2 days ago, and I had gone out here and mowed the grass down to the dirt, pretty close. I mean, as close as I could get it without digging my blade into the ground. So then yesterday, while I was finishing getting the baby ready for bed, Daniel came out after the sun kind of got on the other side of the house and tilled all this up for me. And then I got to come out this morning before it got real hot and put the grass cloth down. Now, I didn't film any of that. I wish I had had time to. I was really just working against the heat and trying to get it done. So this is not my idea. I cannot take credit for this. I really can't take credit for any of this information that I give you guys, because I am, well, this is my third year to do a garden. I'm very new at this, and the first year was a complete failure because, well, it just was. Things changed in my life, and I had to redirect my attention that year, and I ended up just mowing the garden down. Last year we did the bed where the peppers are, and so I was probably, it's like a 10 by 15 bed. It's not very big. We did peppers, we were very successful with those. We did watermelons and cantaloupes and things like that, but nothing crazy. Had a couple of tomato plants that didn't do very much. So this is all learning process for me, which I personally kind of enjoy. the learning process and things. I don't know, it's just fun to learn. So there's two other YouTube channels that I really enjoy watching, that I learn a lot from. Oh, there's a bunch, but these two specifically use this method. One of them is Don't Eat the Grass, and I'll have to look up the other one. I can't remember their name off the top of my head, but they're a cute little couple in Missouri, and I've seen them do this there. So we're gonna try this grass cloth. So I have an open bed down there on the other end where the peppers are. I don't know if you can see that, right? I have this raised bed, and now we're gonna have this grass cloth. And so this is just gonna be an experiment for me to kind of figure out what works best. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna tamp all of the ground pins, the landscape pins into the ground, because I was doing it by hand this morning and my hands are really sore. I don't know, I went through almost 2 bags. Looks like maybe there's 7 or 8 pins left in there, so almost 150 pins I set by hand. And so I'm gonna go back and tamp them in with this mallet because it's just too much. So let's see if I can get you guys. Okay, so not hard. It took about 8 minutes. I will fast forward so you don't have to watch 8 minutes of me walking around tapping that stuff in. But 2 things I will just mention right off the bat that I already recognize that are learning curves that you guys don't have to go through, that I just dealt with. 1, go ahead and don't get the bottom shelf paper, right? Or grass cloth, weed cloth. Oh, my trash can's full. Don't get the cheap stuff. It's already starting to show wear, and I literally just laid it this morning and it barely walked on it. So I may go get 3 more rolls of that and just lay it on top of what's already there, because I haven't burned my holes yet or started planting, so I still have time to fix my mistakes. But, and number 2, get more pins than you think you need. And they're not pins. What are they called? Here. Yeah, they are. Landscape pins. This is what I used. These are great, but get more than you think you need, because I've used 150 now and I still see spots, excuse me. I still see spots where I'm gonna have to go put more in. So, gonna run here in a minute. Excuse me, Mr. Wasp. You're gonna come through my gate. Don't attack me, please. Thank you. Hey, go on. Thank you, sir. So I'm gonna have to go get some more pins. That's probably another package, and go ahead and get some more grass cloth because I know that's gonna be necessary. So I'll do that, and then I'll come back and see you guys. So we had lunch. I went and got more ground cover and pins, and I am about to get back to work while the baby's napping. Sorry about that. I wanted to give you guys a little quick disclaimer though. If you're easily offended, I'm sorry. I'm not the person for you, I guess. But it's hot, y'all. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon on June, 10th? Today's June 10th. It's my Nana's birthday in Texas, and it's hot and it's humid, and I've already sweated through 2 shirts this morning, so I have put on my swimsuit top. Not for y'all, for me. If you are offended, I really apologize, but it's too hot, and it's gonna be too hot, and I have a mom body. I have a 1-year-old. I'm not looking for attention from anyone. I feel like I need to say that out loud. It's hot. So that's it. So if you are offended, I'm really sorry, but also unapologetically myself. And I bless you in your life. Yeah? All right, well, this is day 4. It's about 7:50, I guess. It's kind of overcast. Got a baby in an empty swimming pool. She doesn't care. She doesn't know the difference. So yeah, gonna get this finished this morning. So here we go. Alright, y'all. That part is done. Everything is double layered except the walkway section, which is the second row right there. Y'all, it's been so wet in Texas. I don't know about y'all. Nothing's been growing for me except grass and weeds. So the next step is take the torch, burn the holes in the tarp or in the grass cloth, and then I'll plant in those holes, obviously, and then kind of doing it backwards because I don't have my trellises yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant, then we're gonna put our trellises up afterwards, which may be a pain in the butt, but it's what we gotta do this year. But I'm not sure about the weather, so I'm gonna check on that because I don't want anything else drowning. So we'll see when I get to plant. Hopefully today. That's my goal.
I came out earlier.
There's an video and this butterfly right here. And this spider. The butterfly was freaking out. The spider was thinking about eating it. So I tried to scoop the butterfly out. It actually landed on me. And then, oh no, Mr. Butterfly. Oh no. See, I know that's nature, but I love butterflies. Go on, butterfly. Let's go out. There's not a, that's a, it's plexi. Spider doesn't even know I'm here, or doesn't even care. Maybe this butterfly wants to sacrifice itself to this spider because it is not trying to get out of here. Alright, you guys, there we go. Sorry about my cigarette. Oh, yes, the butterfly. Here we Sorry, spider. We're gonna have to eat somebody else. We're gonna have to eat somebody else. Oh, there he goes.